Hi, I'm Doug.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
Welcome back to our channel. We just recorded a session with the Galactic Federation, and it's a session that's going to be called 008, so number 8. And we thought we'd just extend it now with a single video of talking about reality creation and manifestation techniques, perhaps just as a short video. So
Hopefully short.
hopefully short, but we'll bring back the Galactic Federation if they'd like to come and join us. We didn't ask, we're just
They're around, it's fine. Okay. Hello, my brother.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back to you too.
I guess you've heard we'd like to just do maybe a shorter video where we could just talk about reality creation, some techniques or anything else you could share with us that might help people to be able to take control of their lives and manifest the life that they really want to live.
We could start by saying that we are just relaxing this instrument.
That's fine.
She feels a bit uncomfortable with the hair.
Okay.
Okay. So, we first would like to say that everything starts with an intention. So you have to have the intention to wanting to create, let's say, and to become one with your true self, that you are a creator. Let's just give us some time to connect better with this instrument.
Sure.
There are a lot of manifestations, let's say, technique that your humanities have used and are also other entities teaching. And they are all relevant and fine to apply if you believe so. So what we want to say is, firstly, by you just truly knowing that you are one with everything and everything that is you, and that you are the creator because you came from the creator, let's say, you are one with the creator, and the creator is experiencing in a way everything that you are experiencing too, and you as the creator are creating and experiencing your creations. Therefore, there's not a need to have specific techniques in order to manifest what your heart desires or what you wish to experience in this life. However, the techniques that you so-called mention to be able to manifest are there to help your humanity to become more aware, let's say, of your own power. And they are used as a tool to help you believe or to help you through the process of getting and manifesting your desires or your manifestations. So by you knowing who you are, love and light, and that you came here to create because you are a creator having experiences, we will say that's enough when you truly know. And you also know what you want. You might not know in details, let's say, but let the universe figure out, let's say, arrange it for you to come. However, it is fine to use techniques if it's going to help you in the process. One thing that is important is your emotions. How do you feel towards these techniques, as we have mentioned previously? If you are using techniques just to get what you want, and you're forcing yourself to use certain techniques to just get a focus on the manifestation, then you're not, let's say, believing truly in yourself, because you are also relying now in doing something external to be able to get something. If you use the techniques, use as a way to encourage, let's say, or to remind you yourself of the creator that you are. So we want you to have a different perspective of any technique that you use. We do not wish you to rely on any technique in order to manifest anything, but rather just decide or choose to use any methods or techniques that are that resonates with you, just as a way, let's say, to have fun, whether to have fun in the process of getting your manifestation, and as a way to remind you, let's say, who you are and that you are a creator. Is that clear?
Yes, it is.
As we have mentioned before to the two of you, the first one that we can say as an example is that you have the one that you have done, my brother. Write down what your desire is. Let's say in a piece of paper. Just write it down with the emotion, with the feeling that it is done, that you are creating, and you have chose the creation that is written on that piece of paper. And then therefore, because you have created and you have seen in your mind, doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be so clear, because it's coming with the strong emotion, just the emotion that you are God, just the emotion that you are a creator, and as the creator creates, and that's your role. So therefore, what you can do is write down knowing that you are a creator and knowing that it is done, and then you can burn that paper. And by burning, it means that you letting go of the doubts, letting go of your let's say worries that it might come or it might not. And so you just letting go and affirming that the creation is done. So that could be one that you can apply. It doesn't mean that you relied on them. It's just as a way that you can use, let's say, to show to yourself that by you doing that, you're saying, I am the creator and I'm choosing to do this. And when I burn this paper, it means that it is done. Okay? Another one that you have done is, and that have worked for many people, is imagine so vividly. In your imagination is such an important point too in your creation, same as your emotion. Why? Because those are, let's say, part of your creation and also the doorway to your creation. Because most of you doubt the knowing, like doubt to be God, doubt to that you are God. So your emotions and your imagination are such a great tool to use to create and to manifest. Okay, so if you know what you want, you can picture it in your head as much as you want, clear enough. But you have to have, let's say, the feeling that it is done.
Yes.
So the important thing is the feeling. How does it feel? And when you want to visualize it as real as possible, do it because it feels good. Do it because you want to experience. Do it because you want to become detached from this reality and go to that dimension, let's say, or to that place where your manifestation is happening right now. So you're traveling, let's say, to where your desire is. So by imagining clear enough or so real, let's say, you are also creative, but do it for the fun of it. Do it because it feels good. It feels good to be there. Don't do it just because you feel that you need to do it in able to create. Because that means you're let's say splitting, let's say, your energies in a way, because you're doubting of who truly you are, that you need to be doing something else in able to manifest something. Okay, so just yes, you're not trusting, so therefore just do it because it's fun and because you want to. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing that we will say, for example, is as an example, we know that you want this short.
No,
but
it's okay.
This instrument knows, and she has known that she can create and that she is a creator. And so what happened with her though, and this would be a good example for everyone, is that she creates something and she knows it's done. But the thing with her is, because she is a creator and she knows that, she keeps changing her creation as much as possible. What we mean is, your people see things as small and big, small and big, a small manifestation and big manifestation. At the end, the creator, the universe, do not distinguish things. There's just manifestations. They're just creations, right? So with this instrument, she still sees separate as small and big. So do not bother with the so-called small manifestations and just focus on the big manifestations, let's say. And as she focus on something, let's say, that is already big in your reality, she says, well, if I can manifest that, why no more than that? And why no more? And why no more? And continues and keep changing and changing and changing. So what could happen then is, one, you are making, you are confusing your own self. Because as you start doing so, you can start doubting even yourself at some point. And then you get lost in the feeling of your manifestation, of the reason why you want your manifestation. You're just sort of focusing on the size, let's say, or how, let's say, big it is for your reality. So what we want you to do, let's say, is if you're going to visualize, know what you want, you do not need so much details, but if it feels good and if it does help you to believe that you are a creator, go with the details as you wish. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
And if you get lost, let's say, in the process of visualizing the scene, or start changing it too much, slow down, come back and think, what do you really want and why? Why is that creation such an important for you? And what is the experience that you want to get from that desire? What are you wanting to experience from that? So if you want to visualize daily, do so. However, do it for the pleasure, not because you believe that you have to do so in order to manifest. So it is about the feeling and the knowing. Once you get, let's say, the knowing that you are a creator and you are creating, and this is your desire, that's enough. But you have to know it and then let it go. Because by letting go, you are saying to the universe, I trust us. Okay. We are mentioning things that we know that your kind have done. Like the so-called writing in diaries daily. So see that is great if you believe so. It's just anything you do, remember to see how you feel. If you feel doubt while doing something, or you're not so sure about applying something, let's say, well, see, why are you feeling that way? Or just don't do it. Don't do something just because someone else is doing so and it doesn't feel, it resonates with you, but you think you have to do it. What we're saying is, as we said before, any method that you feel it goes with you, go with it. But do it as a way of reminding yourself that you are a creator and you just want to have fun during the process by doing or applying those tools or those methods. Don't do it just because you really want to focus on getting something. Because by doing so means you're relying on something else to get the manifestation, which means you're having doubts on your own creation.
Yeah. And ability. And one of the things as well I know brings in doubts is when people, and myself in the past, have say, this is what I really want, but then you start trying to figure out how it might come instead of trusting the universe and start saying, well, I don't think I could really have, maybe it would say it's an expensive car because on my income, people like me don't have that sort of thing. And you start getting these doubts because you can't see in your mind how it's going to happen. Whereas for the universe, it's just simple, it's easy. If you just let it go, the universe knows how to bring it to you in ways that you can't imagine. And
you're doing so because it's your physical, let's say your human mind, your analytical mind that's trying to make sense of what you're trying to create and see how it could be possible. But the creator or the universe, how we want to say, or the consciousness, everything that you are and that we are all one, knows best because we are of light and energy, and so you are too. So what we want to say is, we can give you a lot of different methods like the one we have just mentioned. We know might not be many, but what we want to say is those rituals that you use, those are fine as long, let's say, as you see how you feel about them. And what are your intentions or purpose for doing so? So, if you are focusing on doing anything just because you want to manifest, you're adapting yourself. So, anything you do it just, let's say, as a way of reminding, as we have said it again, reminding yourself that you are the creator and you're just writing down your desire as a way of saying, I am a creator and I'm just writing down this creation that I have already created and I feel good about it. Okay, so it's important how you feel related to what you are doing. Or the skill or the method that you are applying. Either if you are writing it down in a paper, and then we do like that because when you're doing that, the burning of the paper is could be a clear intention that you have and that you are saying, I'm letting it go. It has vanished, right?
Turned over.
Yes, and letting it go, and I just fully trust. And you don't need to keep seeing in your head because it already has been done. If you go back and see it as if already had happened, and you're just enjoying the scene, the view, and that's why you are thinking about it, not because you are thinking about it to get it, just because it feels good to see it, to revise the vision. That's all. So even when you imagine, either was just very specific or not specific, that's okay. But be clear on your intention, because if you are, let's say, keep changing all the time, and then you get confused, and then you get stressed, and then you say it's too big or not too big or too small, and you want more, and you get into this confusion, even your manifestation, well, the universe is confused too. So what well, what exactly do you want? Because you wanted this, but now you change it to this, and now this, and now this, but at the same time, you're not sure. So this is a feeling that now you're not sure, you're not certain, you're not clear. So if you're not clear, and it's coming from you, who you are, from the creator, well, it's gonna be hard to work with a creator that is also not sure or confused on its own creation, don't you think?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So just be clear. And if you're not sure, or if you only feel that you can get certain things, let's say, as we know, you classify your a lot of people classify as small and big. And when it comes to the big things, that's when you have more doubts, right? But as a creator, you're just a creator, and it's about the experience that you want. Think about that. Why do you want to create or manifest something? What is the experience that you're looking for? So if you have so much doubt on yourself of the big thing, then focus on the other things and slowly build that confidence in yourself, or just go for it. It's just a knowing. That's what we want you to focus on.
It starts with that.
So you can either write in a diary every day if you wish so, or just every now and then. Imagine, even feel it with your senses if it feels good, or any other way that you might want to do it. But just remember, as we have keep saying, it's about how do you feel about it, and it has to resonate with you. Do not do something just because you've heard it works and you feel you have to do it to manifest. Do it because it feels good and you just want to try and have fun in the process. Exactly.
Very good. It's very clear. Very good. Thank you.
Is that enough, or would you like more examples?
I think that's enough.
So we're not against people doing your techniques or the manifestations methods that you focus on, and so many times lots of people focus on them a lot too. No, go for it, but just remember that you are a creator, and anything you do, any technique, is because of the experience, the fun to do so, and a way could be to remind yourself that you are the creator. Do not feel that you need to rely on something. Just feel that you are learning, and through the process of learning and becoming one with your true self, you are using these techniques to remind yourself of who you are, and it's also fun.
Yeah. And then when you really do trust in yourself, you also trust to let it go. And
Yes.
just let it happen.
Yes. That is very important. You let it go. What we mean is just know it. Just know that it's a reality and it feels good.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. I think that's everything we need to know
For now.
for now. Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
We leave you now in the love and the light
Okay.
that we are all from. We are so happy to see, to sense, and to be part of this period where a lot of your humanity are waking up and they are becoming more in touch with the true self, and it is magnificent.
Thank you so much for coming to give us guidance and help.
Thank you.
Knowledge.
Good night.
Okay, good night. Bye-bye.
Okay,
That's it.
I'm back.
That's it.
Yes.
Thanks for watching, and if you'd like more information, we did talk more about this sort of thing in session 8 today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.